I went and bought the 3,000 watt pure sine wave inverter from Harbor Freight. It's 500 bucks. It's the biggest one you can get at Harbor Freight for my off-grid camper living situation. Now, what you can't really tell by looking at the picture on the box when you look at this thing at Harbor Freight is it's got a 120 volt input and 120 volt output under the black covers on the side, and you can turn this on with 120 volts coming in here and coming out of here, and it will bypass from your generator or whatever into your living situation. And when you unplug it, as long as this power switch is turned on, it will automatically switch to the inverter and power everything off of the inverter seamlessly. So if you lose your solar or your generator, you can have an extra backup with the batteries in your off-grid camper or whatever little cabin you've built. Now I've got some 4-gauge jumper cable leads attached to this to connect it up my battery and test this inverter and make sure it works. And we got a circular saw on the ground. We're gonna put an inductive circular saw load on it and just see that it can power the circular saw and make sure it's working before I go through all the trouble setting it up. Now, do not connect this long term with 4-gauge leads, or you will regret your decision. It will melt 4-gauge leads. Okay, this needs to be set up with 3 feet or less of 2-aught copper wire. Pure 100% copper wire. Now then, since I'm just testing this, I've got it connected to my car battery in my automobile here. There we go, I got a connection. It says low DC shutdown, so I'm gonna fire the car up. Obviously my car battery is run down a little bit from sitting here or something. All right. There we go, system normal. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in our circular saw and let's see. Okay, let's see if it's working. It is working. That's a 14 amp circular saw, and it did pull the voltage down pretty quick, and these did get warm. Like I said, you cannot run this long term on 4-gauge wire. But hey, we got a good inverter, which means I can move forward with the big heavy cables and everything, and the expense of getting it set up as a secondary power source in the future for our camper. Right now it's going to be the primary power source, but in the future we're going to go to a proper MPPT inverter with solar panels and the whole 9 yards. Thank you for watching.